Okay, this is one of my favorites. So, 30 years ago, Chet Baker fell from a window in an Amsterdam hotel, the last stage of a fall that began in the 50s. This is what the newspaper O Observador wrote in 2018 regarding a new edition of the hits of one of the greatest in jazz history. According to the police report, his body was found with his trumpet. The same night, all the jazz bars in Paris fell silent. Well, in the 80s, in an interview with Rai, Baker referred to his heroin addiction, which began at the age of 27, and how it dragged him between prison and recovery centers. This culminated with a massive beating that almost killed him and cost him many of his teeth. Fortunately, a judge in California, an amateur trumpet player, took an interest in his case and put him on a recovery program using methadone. It would take Baker 7 years to get rid of his addiction. At that time, his career was nearly over. It should be noted that in the 50s, Chet Baker was a global jazz idol, a popularity phenomenon, and even a strong candidate for Hollywood heartthrob. He was a curious mixture between James Dean and Miles Davis. In the 70s, recovered but in great economic distress, he lived in his car and played non-stop. According to the critics, in this second life he lost his voice, but his trumpet sounded like never before. Chet decided not to retire in the face of this adversity, playing until the day he died. Just a year earlier, he recorded his own version of Elvis Costello's Almost Blue, interestingly inspired by him for Bruce Weber's biographical documentary Let's Get Lost. The text, which I provide at the end of the video, tells us about mismatch and almost, between dreams and life, illusion and despair. Have a nice journey.